Hello, everyone. So this is a little bonus episode for you guys. BGDA and I were kind of up late just, talking, shooting the shit, and we kind of stumbled into some gold as far as recording. We were originally going to put it as a pre-podcast nonsense, however, we kind of recorded around an hour, so we decided to make it a little bonus episode. Especially since, around the holidays, we kind of dropped off the face of the earth. And just as a little forewarning, I'm, really quiet and trying to stifle myself from laughing at times just because it was, really late in the night and I had family who were sleeping. So, little warning for you. But, besides that, hope you guys enjoy.
Obsessed with injustice.
Define obsessed.
Me.
I'm nowhere near you, dude.
Really?
I'm nowhere.
Really?
I'm nowhere near you. Okay, your obsession with what?
Ponies.
No, I'm not close to that.
So if we look at the history, there will be equal or more ponies to injustice.
Now,
DA.
let me.
DA.
Okay, DA.
Does BG own multiple shirts of superhero emblems with his online initials on the back of them and medallions of the faces of said superheroes?
He does, in fact.
No, I don't.
He does.
No.
He got Superman, and then he got a Batman one.
That is a bold-faced lie.
He's got a Batman.
Dude, I would never own a Batman. I wouldn't care if it was worth $3,000 and someone literally handed it to me. I'd say, this is not for me, sir. You keep this.
So yeah, you're worse.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you, he's searched injustice more than I have.
Okay, you say I'm searching injustice, but I'm on the Touch Your Mic forums, which was originally an MK9 forum that is transforming more into more injustice. And I look at the threads every day, and I talk to these people. That's not
about injustice.
That's not looking it up.
It's injustice. It's injustice. I go on 3 pony.
Okay.
Things. I go on 3 pony things. My Little Brony for pictures. Know Your Memes, and the forums, the Michigan Bronies forums.
I go on 2 things for injustice: Event Hubs and Touch Your Mic.
It's a lot more than me, though.
Okay. Injustice isn't out. So I'm getting new information every day.
We're getting new information on season 4 as well.
Pony has been out for 4 years, and you're still above what I'm doing.
No. 2 years.
2.
I'm shaking my head at this argument right now.
And you're still above where I am in anticipation for injustice.
I hear no retort.
He's looking up what it was.
2010, 3 years.
3 years. 2.5.
2.5 years. Awesome.
Okay. 2.5 years, and you're still above where I am.
What do you mean?
In terms of, okay, you say I search more for injustice.
Yeah.
What is the ratio? For a game that is not out yet and highly anticipated, what is the ratio?
I'd say 3 to 1.
You said I search more. I search injustice 3 to 1 to your phone. I will give you 3 to 2.
3 to 1.
3 to 1.
3 to 1.
You're saying I search 3 times more injustice.
3 times.
You're insane.
You've watched every character introduction. You've watched, I'm going to assume, every battle arena.
Yes. The battle arenas are 5 minutes each. I've watched a collective 4 hours of Injustice stuff.
Alright, no, here's the real question. Out of you guys and me, just add me to the equation. Exactly.
I will say DA with ponies.
What? Horse hockey.
Okay, he brings it up every episode, but it's pertinent to what we're discussing because they do a lot of nerd stuff. So you don't really see his obsession with it. He's just like, oh, I heard this on the podcast. He may say it every episode. Mm-hmm. He may say something about Rage Quit or whatever every episode. But, like, I've never seen him wear do you own Rooster Teeth shirts?
Yes, I do.
How many?
I got a hoodie and a shirt for Christmas.
Did you buy that?
I bought...
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He
okay,
owns it.
okay, just
I bought I personally bought a shirt, a hat, and then I got a plushie Griff ball.
Okay, how many shirts were you given and owned and all that?
Well, okay, so 3 shirts, a hat, and then I have, well, as far as like swag, and then the Griff ball plushie, and then I also have a glass.
Okay.
And a shot glass.
DA, how many buttons do you have?
Ooh.
Just buttons.
Buttons.
Just buttons.
I used to have.
No, how many do you have right now?
No, I'm telling you, I used to have 5 and 50, and then I had I ordered 2 sets of 12, a set of 4, a set of 3.
I'm just gonna say I could do this for Rooster Teeth, but I don't.
A set of 12.
Who's that third 12 up there? You're at about 100, dude.
Yes, it's over 100.
Okay.
Plus I got this wristband.
The thing is, though, at least for me, too, because, like, you could say I consume more Rooster Teeth content, however, it's the nature of their medium.
Yes.
They pump out a lot more content than My Little Pony does.
How many shirts do you own, DA?
How
much apparel do you have?
3 shirts.
Okay. 3 shirts, no hoodies, no pants.
How many of those were custom made?
2 of them.
Yeah.
I own 2 wristbands.
I do have a wristband, a slap bracelet.
I think
that was
Mike, how long have you been a fan of Rooster Teeth?
I've been a fan for 7 years.
7 years, and this is what he owns. You have been a fan how long, DA? A year and a half? A year?
A year and like 2 months. 3 months, exactly.
How many pony conventions have you been to?
2.
2? Mike, how many Rooster Teeth conventions have you been to?
That is a little skewed just since they've only started doing conventions. However, I mean, they've been to a whole bunch of events, and I've only been to one event where they've been, and that was their own convention.
Interesting.
Not at all, since it's in Texas.
I'm just saying.
He's in Ohio.
Mm-hmm. You're in Michigan.
If they were in
the tri-state area,
anywhere within 2 states of you, would you be going more often?
Tri-state area.
Whatever.
It just really depends on how much money I have at the time.
Shut up.
I mean, I'm not going to RTX this year just because of money, and I'm starting my new job.
And it's their only convention, and he's not going. I'm just saying.
And not even Rooster Teeth aside, I love Austin, Texas too. So
I have 3 shirts, 2 wristbands, a couple buttons. We're not calling the buttons. Those are from the show. We're not calling the buttons.
2 medallions.
2 medallions, yes. Need an Applejack as well.
How many posters?
1, 2.
I have a poster.
Yeah, there's so many surrounding your room. Go count them. Go count them. I will say no less than 12.
Yeah, I think DA is the bigger.
He doesn't even understand how much.
Do I count the Terra Strong since it has a pony in it?
No. Okay. It has to be pony centric.
He's like, yes.
That's one off. I won't look like a total fag.
This is going in pre-podcast nonsense, by the way.
He needs to hear himself. He's in a state of delusion. How many are there?
Are we counting the 2 pictures of myself as a pony?
Yes.
20.
Hey, you still want to say I'm higher on it?
Can I say this? 3 of those were free.
Oh boy!
4 of them were $5. 2 of them were $2.
Like price matters.
Free.
How much money would you say you spent on pony stuff? Because I'm spending $100 on the collector's edition of Injustice and probably a collective $30 on DLC.
22. Forgot about those 2 posters.
Oh, 22 posters, my bad. Would you say you have spent over $200 in Pony?
Are we counting going to conventions?
No. On Pony swag.
30? No, those are 25, 25. Are we counting shipping and handling?
No.
50. 30. Oh boy, you're growing up. Yes. You
don't even want to count off because you don't want to admit it's like 350, 400. So you're really saying that my Injustice is worth the earphone?
Well, here's the thing.
Yes, tell me the thing. What is this thing, DA?
Here's the thing.
I'm a huge fan.
I'm not.
Is Tara Strong in the room?
I'm not. It's not the show. I'm not. What am I doing? Okay. Here's my expertise. What am I explaining?
He's just finally seen his folly.
What am I explaining? Give me a topic. Come on. I can't just the broadness of
you
this.
You said here's the thing.
Give me the broadness of the pony thing. Give me a topic and I will refute it.
Your pony love is your pony interest is higher than my Injustice interest.
It's not.
And mine
is Rooster Teeth.
It's not.
Why not? I gave you a topic. Just tell me why not.
You see, here's the not.
What is this thing, DA?
Okay.
Because apparently it's here.
I'm fucking snorting.
Alright. I am a part. Okay. Trying to justify it.
I can justify mine. PG can definitely justify his. What's this thing, DA?
Okay.
Oh. All he can do is laugh.
I have a vested interest in the show.
Okay. How does that doesn't explain why yours is lower than ours.
I've had a vested interest in Rooster Teeth for 7 fucking years, man.
There's more content being put out from my stuff.
No, not for Rooster Teeth.
The main thing that got me into it was Red vs. Blue, which is a seasonal show.
And they put out videos daily.
It's a lot of fan-made content.
That's fans.
That's all I bought. Other than this, the DVD, I didn't count the DVD. Oh, good lord! It's all fan-made. I got like 4 official things.
Rooster Teeth is not technically a company.
Nope.
Wow. No. NetherRealm Studios for the past 4 months have been putting out info. Just 2 days ago, they put out 5 different interviews from 5 different areas. The game is not out yet. Mm-hmm. So once it's out, interest slows and news slows. So my searching of that will dwindle greatly.
We're not talking about searches anymore, are we? Or are we just...
Okay, what are we talking about?
I thought we were talking about purchases and justification of...
My Injustice purchase, as a total, will be $130. It will be the $100 for the collector's edition, 4 characters for DLC more than likely at $5, which would be $20, and probably some costume packs, which is going to be a total of $10. That's going to be my entire purchase of...
It's not as much content. There's constantly streaming, flowing content being put out there.
Okay.
Buttons, pins.
Okay. You're saying there's not as much merchandise, not content.
Sure.
Okay. There's not enough as much merchandise.
See though, that's probably not true. You could probably go somewhere and find Injustice merchandise.
Oh, I'm sure.
But not at the level of pony stuff.
Oh, actually, they have an entire action figure line coming out. They have...
Action figures are stupid, and I don't see why you would want them. And they're expensive as well.
I got the collector's edition for the Batman Wonder Woman statue.
They're expensive as well. You're not gonna get anything else unless it's like the Red Sun Superman.
I get
which you seem to be butt pirated over.
I get the statue. I get the first 2 issues of the comic, which are technically like 6 issues of the digital comic in pack. I get a steelbook, the new 52 skins, and the Red Sun DLC for $100. I may get a poster. No, I'm not even gonna get a poster of that shit.
Okay, so I'm like in my total purchasing, I'm counting DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll round up, $20-ish per DVD. Some of them are a little bit more expensive, and I have rebought stuff because they've made remastered editions. So the original Blood Gulch Chronicles, so that's about $100. The Recollection series, so 160. I rebought Blood Gulch Chronicles, I think around like 30 for the remastered, so 190. And then seasons 9 and 10, one of them being Blu-ray, so we'll kind of bump that up a little bit, so maybe like $250, I guess. And then the seasons 1, 2, and 3 of shorts, so we'll go to $300. And then I probably only bought like $100 worth of merchandise, just other stuff.
So he's at $400 for merchandise that's constantly coming out: DVDs, T-shirts, plushies, what have you.
There's a lot of DVDs out for ponies. So you have the season 1 DVD. I don't have the season 1 DVD. I could have the season 1 DVD, but I don't have the season 1 DVD.
$400. You stopped when I said it was at least $200.
It's less than $400.
Is it? Count it for me. Please count it for me.
In a year and a half.
In a year and a half. Count it for me. This is
the
7
two
years.
Shirts. The 2 shirts were $50.
Okay.
Those 2, $20.
Okay, so we're at 70.
The DVD was $12.
Okay, 82.
My bag was $30.
112.
The posters altogether were $20.
Every poster.
Every poster, not count shipping and handling.
No, we're counting it now.
Really?
So yeah.
I can't count shipping.
Okay, we're gonna skip shipping and handling. 132. The buttons.
My wallet was
and it doubles.
My wallet was $20.
Okay, 152.
Other posters. I only counted the big posters I ordered.
Okay, we're at 152 and he's going for more merch. He just doesn't even understand.
I know. He is like, he's a brony. He doesn't understand like how big, like we just need to like post this and then like literally like spread it around, and be like, this person is like the biggest brony, right?
At 44.
You're so it's 44 altogether with that?
No, not the ones that I didn't count.
We're 44. Okay, so we're at
200.
176. No, we're at 176.
I'm looking for anything else before the buttons.
Mm-hmm. We're at 176.
I think
Medallions?
I counted the medallions.
Okay.
Okay, the buttons.
We're at 176.
actually have a record of all the buttons I bought.
Good. I'm glad you kept this record.
It's on my...
Yeah, I bet it did.
Okay. What are we at now?
176.
Alrighty. Oh, the two wristbands were $8
Altogether?
They were having buy one, get one for $1.
So we're at 184. 184.
So now double that and add $200, and that's all my buttons.
I have a lot of buttons. I like
184. Did you count your bags?
I counted my singular bag.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
184.
Can't get to it on my...
I bet.
Did you say you fag?
Yes, I said you
It's
fag.
a derogatory term, good sir. And I will not stand for it.
I don't bash gay people. This is something else. You're not a homosexual, you're a fag.
You're a cigarette.
Purchases, of course.
We're at 184.
Are we adding another zero yet?
$8. $6. $2 shipping.
Mm-hmm. Even though now that you can't keep the shipping.
Hey, screw you. $6. $11. $6. Yeah, boy. $8.
Ding, 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 ding,
5, 6, 6.
ding, 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 ding.
$4. Oh boy. $10. Those are really good ones.
Great quality.
$5. They were great quality. Nice high glossy. Oh boy.
Oh, yes.
2, 3. Shem.
I should go grab my Rooster Teeth shot glass and just take one.
$11. That's just $11. It was actually $18. 19.
What did you say it was?
Said it was it was 20. So I lowballed it a bit.
What did you say it was?
I said it was 20.
Okay. So we're taking $2 off, so you're at 182.
That's $9. It's $4. I like those. They're cupcakes. That was a good set, right?
Is that 182 just in buttons?
No, we're counting out the buttons. We're at like $100 for the buttons. We have
It's not just the buttons. There were some rings as well.
We have officially hit $100 for the buttons.
There was rings as well, and
the rings were less than $15.
So we're about two.
You fag.
it's rarity.
So we're at about 284 total right now.
141 on top of your 182, which adds up to 329.
Still lower than 400.
A year and a half over 7 years.
Still. It's actually more.
What?
There's more pins, not on this.
So just ballpark that for me. 50? Higher? Lower?
They're $3 each. I have about 9 of them. 27.
$27? So we're like at $350 for you in a year and a half. Over $400. Oh, and he rounded up with his DVDs as well. He didn't say.
I'm rounding up some stuff.
I saw maybe fives when it was $5.50.
We can count 50 Cent. We count 50 Cent here.
Hey, add it up a few times. I probably get an added $5 or $6.
I'm sure it added at least 3. You're at $3.50.
And this is not counting DVDs for you, right?
No, he had the DVD.
I had the one DVD.
Mm-hmm.
350.
You are pure swag, pretty much, and I have, like, media.
But it's the community and such.
Okay.
And whatnot.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Hey, okay, you're saying the Rooster Teeth community is not that good?
It's not as good as the ponies.
Mm.
I'm
sorry, but has the Rooster Teeth community earned you a Best in Show award? See?
No. Nate earned you a Best in Show award.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
What?
It's his phrase he uses for the 6 to 1 phrase, and it's stupid. Don't even pay him any mind.
Yeah, that wasn't the community. That was Nate.
Yeah, it was the community.
No, it was Nate.
I'm sorry, but is Nate part of the community?
Sure.
See? No.
Okay.
I would say if it was a large group of them, I can't use that as an example because your community has done that. I was going to say been a part of a film shoot, but yes, they have. But
your fandom is your interest in these things is way higher than my interest in stuff.
Is your fan base multinational?
Yes.
Yes, they are. I am almost.
There are a lot of German and pony conventions and
you sicken me.
One starting up in Australia and
you all sicken me. Make sure it's legit. Don't let them trip that fire alarm.
It was the one time.
That's all it takes.
Dude, not all the pony conventions are just like, make sure the guests are paid, make sure da-da-da-da-da. And the people are like, we know what we're doing, we're not like them. It was like, well, yeah, just make sure. That is a blight on the community.
Isn't it? Have fun with that. While you go to your 18th one this year already.
Only going to a third one. Maybe a fourth.
You have gone to more out-of-state pony conventions than I've gone to fighting game tournaments.
You've gone to 2. And I'm going to 2.
No, you're going to a third.
That's the same counting for me. I would love to go to, like, PAX or Comic-Con where Rooster Teeth is. And just gaming crap in general.
That's not fair, though, because I'm probably going to, like, 3 this year.
See? So why don't you shut it up?
No, because you're pathetic.
Yeah, but in all honesty, though,
you're less pathetic than Low over 7 years. Dude, I need to break the math down for that.
Math. 6 of 1.
Wow.
6 plus 1 does make 7. Yeah, actually, let's see how long I've been a part of RoosterTeeth.com. Let's just look at that.
Do I really need to do the math though?
No, you don't.
Good.
It doesn't matter. Let's say
since January 23rd, I've been on the site 7 years. It could be argued 8 because I was a fan before I joined the site.
Dude, you are a much worse fanatic.
No. I like what I like.
And we like what we like. But don't come at our neck like we're some type of, you're just so obsessed with injustice.
You are. I'm quietly obsessed with my ponies.
Quiet.
Dude, Rarity is the worst. She doesn't get anything. Second worst. How does Rarity not get any episode this episode?
How? Quietly.
Okay, DA. There is a, quietly vocally, but there's also quietly expressive. And with how much crap you have bought, with all the stuff you wear at conventions, you are flamboyantly a fan. You don't have to talk.
It's mostly buttons. I bought the shirts because no one else has the shirts. Those are my shirts. No one in the world has those shirts but DA. It's unique.
You and your daughter, right?
Buzzy.
That wasn't funny.
Dude, that was hilarious.
That wasn't funny. Why'd I tell that story?
So, and that's the other thing. You know, there's a reason you're quiet.
There's a storm brewing. Yeah, you just don't even understand. You see yourself within the pony community that you're not as big as other people, but outside of it, us looking outside on the outside, you are just out there
You're
with
taking
it.
away the buttons.
You can. You can.
You can't. Didn't
Like,
we
you
have this
can't-
argument? Like
You can't take. Sorry, go ahead.
Here Comes the Boom. When we were talking about the little girl and she made the movie. If she wasn't in the movie, well, you can't take it. You can't take the buttons away. You just can't.
Like, you can't take my frickin' 7 years on the site away. It's like, well, if I wasn't on the site for 7 years, it wouldn't be so bad. No, or it would be worse. So you can't take my 7 years away.
But
There's no answer.
But the buttons.
Point to buttons. Point to
You're
buttons.
pretty.
This is gonna be a long ass pre-podcast nonsense.
Might as well be an episode.
I can defend the buttons.
Dude.
I can defend. Here's the thing. I can defend everything.
There's another thing, BG. There's another thing.
Shut up. Piece of crap. Freaking generic white boy. Cut of the mold. Oh, piece of
Don't
crap.
try to swerve.
It wasn't that long. How about that?
Don't try to swerve the conversation.
Come
Come
at me, Brony.
I can justify
We can all
everything
justify
that I
everything
purchased.
we like.
Come at me, Brony. Come on, come at me, Brony.
We can all justify it. I'm sure a
Oh,
person
no.
can justify killing somebody too.
No laugh. Come on, that was good.
We're done.
They make those shirts.
God, you people suck. Dude, you had like 5 gigs of fan-made pony music on here. How can you
Yeah.
even say this?
I picked and choose what I wanted and I deleted them.
How can you even say that my injustice is even close to
There
that?
was 5 gigs
Dude,
of pony music available.
I do have to add a little bit. I probably have to add like $30 of Red versus Blue music
Sure.
to mine. I just remember that.
How can you even say
There's a lot. If there's 5 gigs of music, that's a lot of content generated by the fandom.
How can you say that my injustice is even close to that when all I'm doing is visiting a website and talking in threads and looking at their videos that
I
they
picked and
post?
choose what I wanted and then I deleted. What's the problem?
You're saying you're attacking me about an obsession, quote unquote, with injustice because I'm going on forums talking about it. The same forum I went on for MK, and I've been a community member since last year before injustice was even announced.
By the way, DA, your argument is just horrible, by the way. It's like, why do you do this? I just pick and choose what I want. That doesn't answer the question. Why?
It's good music. I got, of those 5 gigs, I got under a gig of music from it.
Again, how can you even say that?
We're not talking about the size. We're talking about why. Is it
Why?
because
It's
you
good
like the
music.
series a lot?
Yes, I like the series a lot. I like the music.
There you
Music-
go.
What's the problem with the music? What's the
We're not
problem
saying
with
there's a
the
problem with the music. We're just saying you're just adding on to the pile.
The guy who does the music, Daniel Ingram, is a
You
classically...
know his name.
Yes, I do. Is
Dude,
a classically...
I know 3 producers from Injustice, and that's because they are in fighting game streams, and they talk to us.
I can tell you
That's
the
the
writer
reason.
of every single episode of season 3.
And you talk to me about an obsession with injustice, with crap like that.
Daniel Ingram
I know
is a
Hector
classically
Sanchez.
trained music.
You know his
musician.
background.
Yes, I do.
I know Hector Sanchez.
He did a
who is-
panel.
I know.
See,
Hector Sanchez.
I mean, I can't, like, as myself, I can't defend myself in that same plane because I know pretty much everyone who works at Rooster Teeth.
See?
But
7 years.
again, yes, 7
He's been doing music
years.
for over 7 years.
Okay, again, I know Hector. I know Ed Boon, who is the creator of Mortal Kombat. Everybody should know him. I know Paco, the community manager. That's all I know.
What?
How can you even say my injustice comes close to this? How
I
can
don't
you
know
say-
producers. I know writers. I
You
know
know
writers
writers
and voice actors and the man who does the music
You know writers of every episode.
of season 3.
of season 3.
So BG, if you knew the writer of Injustice, it wouldn't be as bad as knowing the producers. I'm just looking at my computer just with a dumbfounded face right now.
I know the writer of Injustice and the Injustice comic. I can't even draw their name right now. I've heard it many times.
Because you've only been in this, what, 4 months?
I don't know, a year from now.
Here's the thing. The writer of season 3.
DA, you can't make a time argument with one on here.
Shut up! Who are you? Let's gang up on him. We can smash him right here and now.
No.
The season 3.
BG won't smash me. He's on my side.
The head writer of season 3 in season 1 started as a freelancer. She started as a freelancer in season 1.
Should I just hand him my monocle?
She moved to an assistant in season 2, and she's the head writer of season 3.
You know the progression of this woman's career.
Yes.
And you're sitting here.
Megan McCarthy.
You're sitting here, and you're telling me that my Injustice is even above your pony.
I watched the panels. I absorbed the information. Was there a problem with that? I don't think there's a problem with that.
Interviews.
Yeah.
My interviews.
How is BG's worse than that?
My interviews probably don't even come up to an hour.
It's panels.
Your panel, one panel, probably exceeds that.
Mm-hmm.
How is mine even close to what you're doing?
Because
I go to a thread.
Does it make a difference if you're in person or not? It doesn't.
It's an quality.
Because there's not as much a quantity as your opponent can be.
Yes, sure.
So
with that.
Because it's a smaller, you're talking like percentage wise. It's a smaller.
I guess.
You're saying like I get 7 information and you get like a 15 of content information.
Am I?
I'm just throwing numbers out there because your argument is stupid.
It absolutely is. I don't know how to justify myself. That's the problem.
Because
likes
you can't.
What I likes.
You can't. And we're right and you're wrong.
It's fine if you're liking what you're liking. Don't say that mine is above.
It is.
We're done here.
All right. He admitted defeat.
No.
Champion once again. Who else was up?
There's only so many times I can slap a brick wall. I'm like, there's no give in this. There's just no give here.
There isn't. Like seriously, Ralph would be on her side too. I've lamented my love of Rooster Teeth to Ralph many a time.
But that's the thing. I can't talk to anyone about this.
You still talk to me.
If I had an outlet for it, it wouldn't be as bad.
I don't have an outlet for Injustice.
Clickety click clack.
Isn't that what you do? Clickety click
No, because no one likes rarity, so I can't.
Wow.
So I can't.
Who likes Superman?
Nobody. You can't say nobody likes Superman.
I am on the forums. There is me and 3 other people that like Superman. 3.
Michigan Bronies.
Within an entire. Do you know how many people are online and test your mic? How many are registered? They're well within 100,000. 4 people I can name off the top of my head, and I'm included in it.
There was a poll from 1 to 6, ranked the main 6.
Which all the writers who I can name were a part of.
Rarity did not exceed 5th place for anyone but me.
And the producer by the name of Bloody Blood was very upset by this. As stated in this episode in Season 3, which I can recite the entire script to you right now.
Megan McCarthy does lament the fact that she did not give Rarity enough screen time in Season 3.
I make a joke, and he speaks truth. This is how sad he is, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not even close.
This is the biggest case of self-denial I've ever seen.
I can justify it all. Justifiably.
You haven't yet, though.
You keep saying you can, and I will, and here's the thing.
And okay. Don't forget about that.
No, it's really... So here's the thing.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay? Listen, okay, here's the thing.
Nothing.
it's
What do you want from me?
just say it's
You heard?
just say
Sure.
just say it's not as high as your pony. Because you were wrong in that statement.
Yours is. I'm sorry, but every time I look, while I'm playing the game, every time I look over, it's...
Okay, wait. DA, between me and BG, who would you say is higher?
I gotta say BG.
So you're saying my injustice,
Wow.
then your pony, then Mike's, or you third? You're third in this situation, PA. Come on now.
I'm third in this situation.
So you're saying
$326. $326.
So you're saying this is what you're
Is
telling
he your brother? You cannot be from the same gene pool.
Dude.
I'm just throwing it out there.
NetherRealms has been releasing new... Okay, you have backgrounds to draw from ponies, as well as new information. I've had nothing for Injustice. NetherRealm within the last 2-3 months have been streamlining information. Every day, every other day, every week, there's something new to see. There's something new to discuss. So if you see me on them talking to these people, like, no, I don't think it's this way, or I think that should stay, interactive. And then you're on this pony. How many panels have you watched?
Including me being there?
No. How about this? How much non-pony episodes of things have you watched? Meaning, not within the My Little Pony series. Fan-created content, panels, whatever. Total time online. No, not at the panels. Not at the convention. Just online, watching videos, hearing audio log. Give me a rough time. Not rewatches, just first watches.
I'm going to say over 15, under
9,000.
Thank you for that, long.
Over 15 hours, under 25 hours. Injustice, it doesn't even have 7 hours worth of content. And it's been announced for a year.
But I sit there and listen while I edit.
This makes a difference.
It makes
What does that even mean? I have this much content. I have that much content, but I sit there and listen to it while I edit.
I don't sit there and watch them sitting up there doing the panel.
Of course, they're just sitting there.
Yes.
And I don't sit there and occasionally watch the Rooster Teeth podcast, even though they're live streamed. I'll just listen to them. It doesn't matter. You're still, consuming the
But
content.
I'm also doing something productive as I'm doing.
I could be too. I could be like fucking cleaning my room or something. I'm still consuming the content.
So you're saying because I'm more focused on the video, because it's a video game and you have to see the actual footage to get what's going on, or otherwise you just hear
Booyah.
Booyah. Somehow mine is above yours. Because I actually have to watch these things to get sick.
Okay,
and watch.
DA. Okay, I'm going to pull out an example that you gave on the podcast. So, I've been a fan for 7 years. I've watched this. I watch all Rooster Teeth content, consume a lot of the content, have swag, gone to their conventions, stuff like that. BG, is very invested in this game, whatever. We have not ever had, and I still quote saying that this is a dispute on who is a better character for an hour and then fight this person in a fighting game at a convention. I've never been on a forum on Rooster Teeth where I say, oh, Church is my favorite character, and someone goes, fuck Church, and I got into a spat with that person. I don't think BG, besides, on the podcast and in comments,
Sonya or a Trish or...
No.
Alrighty.
Never. There are so many people that say Sonya players are down players and that she's top 5 in the game. And I play these people in tournaments. It's never like, I'm disputing you. Oh no, you're an idiot. No, I say I believe she's top 5 as well.
So you never gone on Twitter and someone said Sonya is nuggets.
No.
Really?
Never.
Oh,
No.
11 sheltered lives.
No, we're not.
We're sheltered.
We're not
We're
so
sheltered,
obsessed.
BG.
We're not so
Here's the
obsessed.
thing.
We're not so obsessed with a single character that if somebody like, no, that character, you're ready to take it to the streets.
I wasn't ready to take it to the street.
You
I calmly refuted him on the forums. I did not expect to meet him at the
Whoa.
at the tournament.
You were changing the story. You were changing the story. On the podcast, I was just like a dispute, and you're like, he said Rarity! Yeah, so it wasn't calmly, like you said.
It was calmly. We listed the pros and cons of each character.
Which I still have never done either. And I'm sure, I'm not, like, besides, like, on our podcast where it is being directly disputed, like someone saying fuck Superman, I'm sure BG, like, an offhanded remark would be like, whatever.
I will say why Superman, and they'll say why. I'll say okay.
I did not expect him to meet him at the
I'll say
convention.
this. I'll say this. I will dispute someone that says Superman if it's for stupid reasons. If it's just like
It was for stupid reasons.
like what?
The main thing people say is that she's vain and selfish. She's the element of.
Okay, that's not stupid
Here's
thing.
the-
That's what she is. Isn't it?
No, it's not.
Okay. People say Superman. No, listen. People will say they don't like Superman because he can beat everybody. So how is that interesting? And then I'll dispute it with he can't be beaten.
That's the same thing. People say she's vain and selfish.
Okay.
How is that interesting? How is she going to grow as a character? Every single episode of hers,
That's
she
fine.
smashes it.
That's fine. I've never went to a tournament and said
Can I finish the? I
Okay.
did not expect to see him at the convention, and I did not expect to play him in the tournament. It was a series of events that led.
Didn't you say, "Hey, come over here"?
No, after
Yeah.
then we calmly.
Dude, you said in the
discussed it.
podcast you were ready to do something to him. I remember.
No,
that.
I didn't. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I'll go find the episode.
Please do.
Why don't you go to sleep? Don't you have to go to work in like 2 hours?
I do, but I can find it and, have it ready for whenever we meet next.
You're gonna forget.
I'm writing a note
I'm
down.
on Skype, man. I don't care.
No, I'm writing it down on my podcast points.
We talked online. We couldn't get our points out to each other, so it's better. It was not a yelling match. It was calmly. Hey, listen, man. The thing that you said about Rarity being such and such, it's not right.
You weren't calm in the podcast.
I wasn't calm in the podcast because it enraged.
So
There. It enraged you.
Because I went back to the feeling that I felt the first time I saw Rarity.
That's the point. It enraged you.
Yes.
I've never been
getting
approached
at.
by somebody online saying Superman.
Exactly.
I will dispute them sometimes if I feel they're
It was a
argument.
baseless accusation, and he had the insignia of the character that I like least.
I
It's
had
the internet.
Batman avatar saying Superman. I'm like, okay,
But that's an age-old battle.
what?
Like that makes a difference.
It's to be expected that the Batmans and the Supermans don't like each other.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I want
Well,
to
it
hurt
should be-
EA right now.
One's most popular character and one's least popular character would be opposed.
Hmm. And then you're ready to take it to the streets.
It was not ready to take it to the streets, as you.
If he would have said this to your face, would you not have gotten in his face?
Depends on what would have happened.
If you were talking to somebody else about Rarity, just call me. You're both fans. You're both talking. Oh man, I love Rarity. Then this dude just walks up, Rarity. Would you get in his face?
I would have had words for the gentleman.
And this is proof, DA. This should be proof.
Words for him. That is all. Don't
So
you remember?
this is my list of our three fandoms. You are rocketing above me right now.
You are
No,
so
Like
far. above.
you are in Mars's atmosphere right now. I am in Earth's upper atmosphere, and BG's like in the stratosphere.
VG, do you remember MatsuriCon when we were riding up the elevator
Yes.
and I was talking to you about Rarity and how
Yeah.
nobody likes him?
Yeah.
And the dude turned around and said, dude, Rarity's best pony.
Yeah.
And you saw how I overreacted to that.
Mm-hmm.
Snap Snap's decisions and Snap just like people there talking, I'll have a gut reaction to. So that was extreme positive. Of course, it's going to be extreme negative. No matter what it do, if I'm surprised, it will be an extreme anything. Me and Long were walking. I saw a Bayonetta. I ran over there.
Okay.
That's an extreme positive.
Okay.
So of course it will be an extreme negative.
Let's say this then. Every pony convention, you see the same dude. And every time he sees you, he says rarity. Never a surprise. He just says it over and over again. Rarity. Every time
Well,
he
they
sees
just
you,
trying to get under my skin.
will he get under your
He
skin?
will absolutely get under my skin.
There.
So it's not a gut. It's a gut reaction. It's
If
an
the
overtime.
dude just came by every time he just said nice beard, he'd get under my skin.
Dude, you just don't understand your fed. How
You really don't.
I don't understand
you're
your
not
arguments.
Even, you're not even close to this earth.
Okay. Let's get
I don't.
this right now.
I don't understand your arguments. We are giving examples.
2 o'clock.
So here's the thing, DA, and I'm going to adequately explain my thing. We have been giving you constant examples of your extreme nature of your fandom, of your personal fandom, not the entire pony fandom, your personal fandom. How much stuff you've accumulated, how defensive you are about your fandom, and your specific character likes for that fandom. In the short span amount of time you have been a part of this fandom. While for me, I've been a part over twice as long as you, 3 times as long as you. I'm nowhere near that level. BG, he hasn't had enough time to even accumulate that, and his media is very visual and a lot different. And you have given us nothing to say why.
Things, and they're here.
And you've given us nothing to prove why ours is more than yours.
Except they are.
They are.
Yeah, take off the hood.
Okay. What am I addressing here?
So here's the thing.
Stop it. Here's the thing.
You heard?
What am I addressing here? Okay, 2 o'clock. We're all getting off. Give me a point.
Dude, we've given you many a
Give
point.
me a point.
I gave you a point.
Give me a point. 1 point. Not
We shouldn't have to give you one.
Okay,
We
no
have
point.
been coming up with our own this
I'm
whole
gonna-
hour.
I'm
We've been
gonna
talking
pick
about
a
this.
point. Hold on, give me a second. I'm not even gonna give you the broad of why. Okay. Explain to me why you think my obsession with this is so high.
You spend a lot more time than I do viewing your content.
Okay.
Okay, I can refute this. So, like BG has said like 15 times, his content is not even out yet. So it's the anticipation factor. That is why he's looking into this so much. As soon as the game comes out, there'll be a dip. Like, if for some reason...
It'll be plenty.
Wait. So say you got into ponies like way before it came out, however you became an instant fan right away, and you're waiting for the season to come out. The anticipation of that would be the exact same.
You would not be looking up a ton of threads or on a ton of sites or a ton of information once the season is out because you're on the season.
Yeah, just like as soon as BG has the game, he's not looking up the information about the game anymore. He has the game.
I have the game. And it should.
When the season comes out, I actually look out a lot more because, especially in the last season, there was a running theme throughout the entire season, and people would point them out.
How does this help your argument that mine is
How
worse?
does it? That's a good point. I should shut up.
So
No. It was a theme leading towards the end of the episode. The main writer, Megan McCarthy, said on Twitter, "Look out for a single theme throughout all the episodes."
okay.
On Equestria Daily, the #1 news site of ponydom, every Sunday, they would do an episode breakdown. And in that episode, they would theorize what the theme was. Where am I going with this?
We don't know.
That's why I look up more when I.
Why would I look up more?
When it's not in the season, it's just when is the season? Okay, here's the season in winter. Okay, I'm done looking up when's the season. And I was just looking up pictures and videos.
And things to tide you over until the season.
No. I just look up pictures because I like pictures.
Okay, you don't look up, you don't hear an interview. If there was an interview about the upcoming season, you would look.
If Tara Strong gave an interview
No, not even Tara
about
Strong, anybody. If it was an interview.
Depending on what it would be about.
Let's say they are talking about the thing. Let's say they do
watch it.
Okay. This information is tiding me over until the game. Once the game is in my hand, I no longer need.
Are you saying that you have not watched a single video more than 3 times?
A single video more than 3 times? I have not watched it. No. I did not watch the Batman and Wonder Woman more than 3 times.
I saw a list not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you watched the season of My Little Pony?
It depends on the episodes. If it's a Rainbow Dash episode, I haven't seen a Rainbow Dash episode more than once.
How many times have you watched your favorite episode? Just ballpark it for us.
Can you count them on both your hands?
12 22-minute episodes. 12?
Can I get back to my point?
That's 4 hours.
You were digging yourself farther in the hole than you did with the diddler. I'm just telling you that right now.
This genius point. Can I get back to this? Please. I saw a list while looking for something that described Superman's possible characteristics.
Characteristics?
Yes.
In the game or?
In the game. Something about keep away and yes.
No, I made that.
Yes, I know you did.
Yeah.
You would have to study quite a lot.
No.
Yes, you do.
I had to study 2 videos.
Oh, that's bullish.
That's all.
Oh, that's bullish.
That's all that was out.
Oh, that's bull. But you took the time to make a list of possible, not touching the game yet, but possible attacks and
No.
I
never said a thing about the moves. I never
keep away. All these fighting game terms.
I never theorized the moves.
You are adding a whole nother community to that aspect now.
I theorized possible tactics that you could do based on what I've seen, based off 11 minutes of Superman footage.
But you sat there and go, oh, he looks to be pretty good at the keepaways.
Yep.
But again, DA, he's a fighting gamer. That's a whole nother community, not Injustice.
That's Injustice. That's Injustice.
Yes, but he has that knowledge in the back of his head 24/7 though.
But that's Injustice. It's Injustice stuff. Okay. On the fighting games stuff.
I recapped that Superman footage, that 11 minutes of footage. Let's say even 2 hours. I am way above how much I look. Because what I would do is I would see him do a move. I say this could be good, and I type it out. I had a list of his moves. And I said, you know what? If you want to do keep away, do the blowback breath. It knocks them away on the screen, and if they block it, they stumble. Done with the blowback breath. I don't have to watch the footage 40 times to know that. I'm done with it. What does that tell me?
But that's a lot of...
And I only did it with Superman because Superman is my favorite character.
Pre-planning for a game that hasn't even come out, though, is what I'm saying.
And that pre-planning may be complete bullshit.
It might be, but you used your time. You had the time, and you said, I'm going to use it on this.
And you took your time to argue with the dude. No. You took your time to argue with the dude, point and counterpoint, for...
I was waiting for my next round.
No. Not offline. Online. Oh, offline. When you guys were online on the forum.
35 minutes.
35 minutes? How long do you think it took me to write 4 paragraphs?
You're a pretty slow typer, like 6 hours.
I type faster than you. Let's not even dispute this. So I was
talking to a person.
I spent 50 minutes on this Superman topic. Rewatching all the footage, typing it out, and thinking up the gameplay. 50 minutes. And I'm done. And it's over.
It was 35 minutes. And I was done, essentially.
35 minutes of what?
Talking to the dude.
No, you weren't done. Essentially,
Essentially, with that online topic, I was done with that guy. Once we got a,
and you've also spent over 200 minutes rewatching a single episode.
it wasn't rewatching. I was doing other things while I was playing the game and editing and
still watching it. I don't play the game. I don't play the game and watch Injustice footage. I don't care. When I'm on the computer, I'll type up some theories or something. I'm not one, you know. I don't see.
Like, there is only one thing for me specifically. This definitely puts me above BG. There's only one thing I can think of that puts me above you is that I did a research project on Rooster Teeth for my internet communities class. Which I think if you would have had a similar project, you would have done the Brony community.
I would not do Injustice.
Would you do fighting games in general?
For internet media, no. They are heavily based on streaming.
Well, no, it's internet communities, so it can be really anything. It's not just media. Like some people did dating site stuff.
I would probably do the AMV community before I do the fighting game community.
But would you do it?
No, I just said I'd probably do
But would you do it?
If they said two different topics, yeah, that'd be the second one. Fighting games as a whole, not Injustice. You're saying
if they said nothing of questionable legality. Streaming is questionable legality.
So I can't do fighting games.
Yes, I immediately knew that. If they said for some strange reason no AMVs, I don't know. The teacher got a bone up her backside, as it were.
Yes, I do the 20 plus years of fighting games and its community, not Injustice. You're saying my Injustice love is above, my Injustice obsession is above your pony stuff.
But there would be some injustice in there.
No, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't be any injustice in there.
No, because the Injustice community...
The next big fighting game that's coming out would be Injustice. Clickety click clack. This is how the...
It's about the community. And most of the MK9 community is the Injustice community right now.
So you have to...
No, I can just say the MK9 community. I can say
the Injustice community... You're trying to get pages here. There's a 13-page limit. You wouldn't...
No. I've got 20 years of stuff to draw on. I've got like 40 games. Street Fighters and Tekkens and all this stuff.
But you're seriously saying that you wouldn't... The game you're most hyped about...
Okay, when would this project be... When would I be writing this?
I don't know. We got 2 minutes.
You're
Speak the words.
I gave you your point. What would I...
Okay, so, alright, I'm, well, hold on. I had a point in my head that I wanted DA to defend. And
writing this 2 months before.
Why? Okay, why would you say that BG's, like fandom for his thing is greater than mine?
BG.
I'm waiting.
Like I said, every time I'll be sitting over there playing the game for an hour or 2, 3 hours, whatever. I'll look over, I'll see Superman uppercutting Batman. I look back, I see a splash page of Superman punching Joker.
Okay, why do you keep thinking I'm only interested in Superman?
I don't know anyone. Superman, whatever.
There's not even Superman.
Superman is like person A.
You got like 40 seconds.
So, again, you're refuting a thing that we kind of already covered, that his stuff isn't out yet, so he's just looking up a lot of news.
I've had a lot more information in these 2 months, and it's been very compact.
I know more about Injustice from you talking to me about it than I know about Rooster Teeth from Lone talking about it.
Again, I have... If you really wanted me to talk your ear off about Rooster Teeth, I could.
And so could BG, and so could I.
No,
I've 7, and plus you live with him, so that's different.
Yeah,
I don't live with him. I live around him.
He'll say, "I heard this from Rooster Teeth," and he's done.
No, I remember he did his entire 30-minute convention thing. I can't remember a word from it, and I've heard that episode about 4 times.
The thing
Good episode.
I keep forcing my opinion about Injustice. Lone was just drawing on the events that happened.
I couldn't tell him one name.
I couldn't tell you I couldn't tell you 3 things about our OhioCon podcast. Besides Lone saying my fingers looked disgusting when I was playing fighting games. Beyond that, I can't think of anything.
When he talked about my medallions, when he talked about me and Clan Ad,
I don't remember the clan hat.
when he talked about me and the Bayonetta.
I don't remember the Bayonetta.
Dude, these are classic stories.
No.
But we
2 o'clock.
still aren't getting
2
our
o'clock.
point.
It's 2 o'clock. We're done.
2 o'clock.
Yeah.
DA wins.
No, you're an
We're all,
idiot.
No.
we're all agreeing on this, right? DA wins.
Nope.
Is that what the consensus
How
here
long have we
is?
been talking about this? Because this entire thing needs to go up. Because people need to see.
This is going to be a bonus episode.
Yeah, okay.
I
This
wish
is
I could have
definitely-
had some better points.
A 60.5 or something.
Could you not add the monies that I spent?
Nope. That's going
Edit
up.
that out?
Like, literally, me and BG had little me discussions as you walked away that are golden.
You're delusional, dude.
I am not delusional.
Like, seriously, Ralph is going to hear this, and he is going to make the ever-loving hell out of you. Like, wow, that didn't make sense. He's gonna make fun of you so hard.
Mock me mercilessly.
Dude,
Yes.
this ain't no sense. There was not a single time I was like, you know what, man?
Like, you don't even match his love of dot hack.
Cause here's the thing.
Yeah, I'm not even close to this hack with my adjusted stuff.
I like what I like. Is that
I
a
like what I like. What the
But like I said, every time I see you,
And every time he sees you, you're decked out in pony shit.
no, I'm not.
Every time I look around the room, I see ponies.
Those 2 things. You turn your head over this way, you don't see them. What's the problem?
Every time I come into the room, I see them.
I don't see them. I don't see them.
Was he looking at the ceiling?
Every time I go into
You
that,
become a comedian. You
every time I go into
fucking
that
garbage. First time in 3 years you've been funny. How does that feel?
Here's the thing, Love's always been funny.
Thank you, BG.
You hear the thing, DA? Because the thing is here.
Would you please? We got it.
Dude, you said it like 7 times in a row. Here's the thing, okay. Here's the thing.
That's what the title of this mini episode is going to be, by the way, is Here's the Thing.
Here's the thing, okay. Give me a point. Dude, that was so terrible. That was so bad on your part.
Again, too, like we're saying, he's not going to have all this freaking swag that you do.
Nowhere near.
He's not going to have 22 fucking I'm not going to have 22 fucking... I have, like...
full-size posters.
That makes it better. Okay, I'm going to count how many posters I have in my room right now.
Two of them are drawings.
Okay.
One of them I got from a fighting tournament.
Okay. Let's count all those out. Let's subtract them all.
Let's subtract the ones.
I have 11 posters in my room right now. You have 20 of just ponies.
I'm letting him subtract some of these. We're going to see how much it is still.
But I have...
for free.
Okay.
No. I have plenty in here that were free. Don't... Those count.
No. He's saying the free ones count.
The free ones don't count. I was giving them.
And he was giving his posters.
How does that count?
We're subtracting the drawings.
Of him drawing his ponies.
He doesn't even get it.
I haven't had myself drawn as a fucking Spartan.
This was defective, and I was given to him with the purchase of a button.
That's fine. We're not counting that. Subtract that one. What are we up to?
19.
Yeah, my adjustments is so much higher than yours.
But those are posters.
And I'm not
Just-
getting posters.
And that it counts.
It doesn't count.
I have 11 posters in general just in my room of various things, different games, just some funny things here and there. Like I have and I also have like a street sign that says Drummer Lane just because I'm a drummer. You have like 20 of just ponies. Just How many posters do you have in your room?
I was just about to say, do the rest of our posters even equal up to just your ponies? Are we counting everything on my little wall? All the walls. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm counting ODB.
The fact that it's even close.
No. Are you counting the drawing?
Oh, they're having an argument far away. So far away. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to comment on how wrong DA is, please send the Comp Brothers a YouTube message at youtube.com/user/compbros.
I have 3 posts. I have 3 pictures of my sponsored child in the Philippines. If we only count one of those, it's a total of 29 non-pony things. 31 if you count all 3 of the pictures.
The fact, though, that it's only 9 away.
I sponsor a child in the Philippines. She eats because of me.
That has nothing to do with the argument. Good for you, but that has nothing to do with the argument.
Has everything to do with the argument. I'm a good person.
That's not what we're even fucking arguing about. He's a good person, everyone. That makes all the difference.
It does.
He's a huge fucking brony, but he's also a diddler, so there might be a reason he's sponsoring that child.
Oh, just posters? Yes. I thought you were counting. Well, if we're just counting posters, we're not counting the drawings and the non-posters.
Like what? That's technically not a poster. No, don't even give me that bullshit.
I need to go to bed.
That is 8 by 16.
Do 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 do. Out of that. Do 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 do. Out of that. Do 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 do. DA is a huge brony. Hope you enjoyed that.
He's not counting a letter for my sponsored child. Because it's not a poster. What does it matter? It's decoration.
No, that's not what I said. I said, do the rest of our posters even equal up to your pony?
Well, then no.
There you go.
But.
Does
So wait,
one thing
was it multiple sheets of paper he was counting?
He was counting. Yeah, he was counting like 5 drawings of himself.
Wow.
Pony.
I have 3 drawings of myself.
He was counting like 4 pictures of his child.
3 pictures of my child. Not my daughter.
He was counting letters and not posters. Let me ask you this: does one thing you have surpass the injustice I have right now? Because I have nothing.
No, it doesn't. We are equal.
He's conceded to equal.
Wow, it's delusions, dude.
It's supposed to go on to 2. We're done here.
Look, there's something about a camera. I don't.
Really?
Yes.
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 Really?
Dude, you're an idiot.
We're done here.
Yes, we are very done.
We were saying that BJ isn't that big of a fan, and you took that as, I'm the biggest fan ever!
I sponsor a child.
How did that pertain to your argument?
You should give me some leeway.
Now I'm
No.
an idiot.
Like, as I said, for those of the people that listen to this, if you want to comment on how wrong DA is, please just message the Comp Brothers at youtube.com/user/compbros.
Better not get a single email other than, you're completely right, DA. Rarity is best pony. I shall now fillet you.
And that'll, see, the thing is, though, that'll still prove our point.
You are so dumb.
I think we will end this recording here. So, thank you for the impromptu episode of the YouTube Editor's Perspective podcast.
Start. It's just gonna start just.
He's probably gonna record something beforehand.
Yeah, I'm gonna record a buffer saying, "Hey,
This was an insane rambling at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Yes, you are insane.
No, I'm not.
All right, thank you again, everyone, for tuning into this special service announcement for the Bronies, the Bronies Anonymous helpline, where we're trying to get help for one brony at a time.
I don't need help, and I'm not a brony.
He's still delusional, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, we'll get him the help he needs.
I don't need help.
Dude, you could go to like every pony convention in a full-out Fluttershy costume, and you'd have Fluttershy's beauty mark or whatever it is tattooed on yourself. And you still, I'm not a Brody. I don't know.
It's not just having. It's
your daughter would be
being.
named Elijah Rarity Brown or something.
Elijah I don't know. What kind of...
We're ready to get there. Okay. Goodbye, everybody, and just proceed. Laters.